Have you ever felt like you are suffering by not having enough hours in a day or days in a week or even enough days in a month? If so, you may be experiencing what sociologists consider time poverty. Time poverty is defined as the concept that individuals do not have enough discretionary time. Black women and other women of color who earn low wages and work shift occupations suffer the most from time poverty, complicating their paid and social roles. But black women specifically are more likely than any other group to experience time poverty because 68% of black women are responsible for being the primary source of income in their households. Also, a 2017 National Equality Atlas study found that 21% of black female-led households did not have access to a car, which results in longer commute times, leaving even less time to accomplish daily tasks. Bearing the brunt of household financial obligations leaves little time for self-care or exercise, mental health breaks, and physical health checkups. In fact, a Kaiser Family Foundation poll found that 24% of women skip preventative care doctor visits due to a lack of time. Joining us to discuss is the Dean of the College of Ethnic Studies at Cal State LA, Julianne Malveaux. Julianne, I just love coming across this phrase, time poverty, because we just used to call it wore out, right? So why do you think right? Why do you think that this is falling so heavily on black women where they just do not have enough time to do the things they need to do and also to take care of themselves?
We do it all. Black women do it all. Dr. Dorothy Irene Height used to always say, black women don't do what we want to do, we do what we have to do. And so from that perspective, you have all these people, you listed them in your intro, your kids, your spouse, your household, and your job, which is perhaps most important in terms of keeping your family fed. All those things fall heavily on black women. Now they fall on everybody in this COVID and post-COVID world. We're seeing more and more people talk about how they juggle their time, but the fact is that from the foundation up, black women are time challenged. Charles, years ago, it was a long time ago, I went up to this place in New York called Chautauqua, which is, I don't know, kind of a chillaxing place where people go and they listen to lectures and they chill. In the middle of my 3 days here, I said, black people don't have this. In other words, the opportunity to just recharge. Many of us think of vacation as family reunion, but what about time to ourselves? And black women taking everybody else.
But that's fascinating. That's fascinating. When did rest become a privilege?
That's a really good question because, working class people never rested. Working class people always had 1, 2, 3 jobs, always doing lots of stuff. And when I think back on my own background, and surely when you think about yours, coming from the South, our folk, if you weren't at school, you were in the field, you were doing something, you were working in somebody's grocery store, you did not, rest was that. I took my first vacation at 35. I didn't even think I was entitled to one. I thought that was a waste of time and money. And at some point, someone was like, girl, you need to take a vacation. I'm like, maybe I will. But the fact is that we're talking about, at some level, a first world problem. But at some level, when we talk about black women, we're definitely talking about a developing country problem. A first world problem is okay, you get to go to the Caribbean or whatever, chillax. But the problem with black women is that when we take on too much, it shows up in terms of our health. It shows up in terms of depression, anxiety, diabetes, high blood pressure. Rest, while not a priority, certainly is a necessity at some level.
Is this getting worse? I mean, I do remember growing up, rural South, very rural, 900 people in our little town. Everybody, as you say, worked all the time, but they also relaxed, right? That Sunday, people stayed in church because they weren't working, and there was food in the back, and when you finished worshiping, you went back and you ate, or sometimes it was nice, you ate outside, and they found time and space to decompress. People had parties all the time, and they weren't the big fancy parties that we are now used to in our metropolitan lives. They were just someone made a cake or made some food, and they invited people over, and you had sweet tea, and maybe there was some music, and a couple of people danced. But they found ways to recharge themselves and found the time to do that. Is that not a thing that happens now as much? Are we becoming more deprived of these social outlets?
I think we are. First of all, when you talk about the sweet tea and the cake, it reminds me that even in enslavement, we were able to find joy. That enslavement, everybody put together whatever little bit they had when somebody jumped a broom, because they wanted to celebrate, they wanted joy. And Black joy, frankly, Charles, is a revolutionary act because there are many who would prefer for us not to be joyful, not to be happy, to be beleaguered and downtrodden. And certainly we have a lot to have angst about, a lot to be angry about, but at the same time, to express joy, to choose joy, is to choose to spit in the face of oppression. And so I think that harkening back to the sweet tea and the cake, by the way, what kind of cake was it? But harkening back to that, I think that we have a lot to think about.
Pound
But
cake
at the same
all the way, pound cake.
pound cake, seven up cake. Yeah, there we go. But having said all that, the fact is that what COVID really revealed to us is how hard Black women work. And what these studies on time poverty reveal is the extent to which we push ourselves in ways that we didn't back in the day. So, especially when you see so many African American earners holding more than one job, even if they're part time jobs, they're stitching together an income. When the study shows that 23% of Black women don't have modes of transportation. So I know a woman in DC who takes 3 buses to get to her housekeeping job. It takes her about an hour and a half to get there. I have a staff member who commutes an hour and a half because housing is more affordable, an hour and a half down the road. So when you have that, that's time poverty. You can read on the train, you can do whatever, but the fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, what many people are doing is pushing themselves beyond their limits, and there's no one to yank their chain and say, "Stop it." Just calm down, chill out. You know, sit your feet up and have a cup of sweet tea. So the time poverty, the reason that is so real is because we're seeing it in our health effects. We look at a number of health effects with Black women. We can't explain some of them, but we have to explain them by looking at stress. And stress comes when you don't have time to relax.
Julianne Malveaux, thank you for your time. I realize we are now both suffering from time poverty. We are deep poverty. Thank you for your time.
My brother, it's always a pleasure to be with you. Thank you so much, and we'll have to get together, have some sweet tea when we're not so time poor.
Absolutely.